are a class 10 student preparing for boards 2026, listen carefully. English grammar can alone give you 10 to 20 marks in your English exam. Yes, my dear kids, but most students lose these marks by ignoring grammar, fearing grammar and making silly mistakes, and then they lose the marks that were guaranteed for them. So let's not make that mistake. In this video, I will give you complete English grammar hacks. Yes, hacks for tenses, subject-verb agreement, reported speech, error correction and gap filling. Yes, my dear kids. So let's dive in. Watch this video till the end because grammar is the easiest scoring part of English paper. Let's start with tenses. Yes, tenses. See, you can predict the tenses by there's a super formula for tenses, that is time word plus action order, that will determine the tense. For example, if in the sentence anywhere it is written yesterday, ago, last, you simply understand it is simple past tense, and there you use the second form of verb. Then if you have now, currently, that means we are talking about present continuous, my dear kids. Yes, tomorrow, next, that means we are talking about future tense. That means you need to use will plus will, shall or verb ka first form, right? Then for since, for, already, just, that means either it has happened, it had happened or it is happening, right? So has, have, had plus verb third form, present or past perfect. Clear? Now some examples. Mr. Arnold had been writing his last book for 4 months. So that event had happened, right? Had been. He has been in the process, which is past perfect. I will move to Delhi soon. It is a future tense. He will be moving to Delhi soon. Mr. Samuel will be staying in New York next week. Next week. That means the event is foreseen. It is gonna happen in the next week. So we will use future tense. It is future continuous. Leonard graduated from college last year. Last year, the event has already happened. So past tense, right? Verb second form is used. Next one. The CBSE's favorite trick. Okay, our CBSE have a favorite trick. That means they use two type of tenses in a single sentence. For example, in this sentence, if you are given two tenses, the first action will be past perfect, second action will be simple past. Okay, so he had finished homework before he went to school, right? So first action will be past perfect and second action will be simple past. Next hack, has, have, had. Always has, have, had means either past perfect is there or present perfect is there, right? He, she, it. Whenever you see he, she, it, always use has, and whenever you see I, we, you, they, use have, right? They are plural, and these are singular. With singular pronouns you will use has, and with the plural pronouns you will use have. Next is past perfect. Anything you have, he, she, it, I, we, you, they, everyone uses had, my dear kids. Now last trick, future time clause trick. That is, if in the sentence you want to say, if the sentence have if, when, after, before, until, okay, so do not use future tense. Okay, in that case use present tense, right? In that case use present tense. When he will come, I will tell him. No, that is incorrect. You need to write when he comes. The first should be in present tense. When he comes, I will tell him. Okay, because that person will come, only then the event will happen, right? So for the first part will be present and the second part will be future. Next one, modals. For modals, my dear kids, these are the commonly used, the most commonly asked modals in the gap filling section. So whenever you see can, that shows ability, permission. Could, polite request. May is used for permission and possibility. Might is used for weaker possibility. Must is used for obligation. Okay, you must study for your board exams now. Okay, have to shows compulsion. It means compulsion. Should means advice, will means future or a habit, right? For example, welcome to our website. You dash enjoy 10% off on your first purchase with code welcome. Click here to start shopping. So that event is going to happen. That means it is a future. It is in future, right? So you will use the word will. The correct option is B, will. Next one, our planet is precious and only we dash save it. So what can we fill it here? It shows the ability of us. It is showing ability that we humans have. Okay, so we will use can. The correct answer is option number D, which is can. Next, subject-verb agreement, right? First and the most simple rule, singular subject, singular verb. Plural subject always uses plural verb. Now, the tricky ones, okay, whenever it is written a number of, it is plural. The number of, that means you have specified it, okay? That means it is countable, that is singular. Each, everyone, someone is singular. A pair of is singular, okay? So, a number of is plural and rest are singular. Next one, common mistakes that you do when you are doing subject-verb agreement. He, have, as we have discussed, in tenses, he is always accompanied by has. Next is getting confused by the long sentences. Do not worry, we are talking about subject-verb agreement, right? So you need to only look at your subject and then you fill the verb, right? Only subject matters, nothing else. If the sentence is 2 line, 3 line long, do not worry. Only focus on what the subject is. Next is ignoring the real subject. Yeah, you ignore the real subject, you get terrified by all that long sentences and you make the mistake. Do not do that in your board exams. Next, determiners and articles. So for articles, a simple hack. Yeah, whenever you hear a consonant sound, you use a boy, a university, and whenever you hear a vowel sound, you use N. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Rest are consonants, right? So whenever there is a vowel sound plus a vowel is written, okay? An apple, N, R. See, there is no vowel written here, but it has the sound. The H is silent, okay? So that's why we use N. Specific thing. If you have any specific thing, you always use the sun, the Taj Mahal. It is only one, right? Specifying you are specifying that. Next is, these are the commonly used determiners. Some, it is used for positive sentences. Any is used for negative and questions. So whenever you have a negative sentence or any questions, right? Any questions you have. Clear? Much is used for uncountable. Little is also used for uncountable things. Few and many are used for countable things. Each is used for individual. Each individual, right? Every is used for the whole group. All is used for the entire quantity, for all of us, right? It consists all. Now there are some others also. Now how do you use that? You know, how do you see your sentence and which determiner or article you should use? So firstly, check the noun, if they are countable or uncountable. Next, check the sound. If you are getting a vowel, then you will use N. If you are getting a consonant, A. And if there is any specific thing mentioned, you will use the. Check the meaning. If the meaning is specific or general, okay? If the meaning is specific, use the. If the meaning is general, AN or something, right? These are some other determiners. If this is here, this means something is near and it is used for singular. That means something is far away, right? And it is also used for singular. Now there are plurals of these. For example, these is the plural of this. These is the plural of this. These shows near object and it is plural, right? Those is the plural of that. Those means far, distance is far, and it is also used for plural. Next is reported speech. Yes, my dear kids. So it is always asked. Firstly, the 3 change rule. Remember the 3 change rule. Firstly, change the pronoun. Right? Always change the pronoun in accordance to the subject. What subject you have, the pronoun changes according to that. Then change the tense. Right? And third step is remove the quotation marks and in place of that quotation mark add that, if, whether, whatever you feel comfortable or suitable there. Okay. For example, he said, I am tired. Okay. So firstly, he said, pronoun plus tense, that, you remove the quotation mark and in place of that you use the word that, if, whether. Okay. Simple. That is the reported speech. So he said that the I change the pronoun according to the subject. He, am, the tense also changes, right? Was tired. Clear? Was के साथ we use the form tired. Okay, next one, editing or error correction. Clear? The smart checking method, what you should look for whenever you are reading a sentence, look for tenses, articles, preposition, subject verb agreement, singular plural noun, and the last one is spelling. Okay, spelling mistake you can easily figure out by just reading it. Let's see. Spend a night under the stars in a traditional camp where you can experience the warmth of our hospitable and savor the delicious local cuisine. See, firstly, whenever you're reading it, you can see where you can feel where the error is, right? Whenever you're reading it, something does not feel right? This hospitable doesn't feel right. Second thing, whenever you are answering, always remember, write in this format only, right? Write error one side, correction on the other side. The error, you should write the error here and the correction this side. Always answer in the same manner as it is given in your exam. Clear? Okay, now hospitable is a adjective, right? Hospitable is a adjective. We need an adjective. We need a noun. So the noun of hospitable is hospitality. Now if you fit hospitality here, spend a night under the stars in a traditional camp where you can experience the warmth of our hospitality and savor the delicious local cuisine. Okay, so hospitable, in place of hospitable you use hospitality. Clear? Next is, please refrain from standing near the door as it could lead to an accident. Okay, so first of all, please refrain by, the preposition is wrong, right? Because with refrain the preposition is from. Please refrain from standing near the door as it could lead to an accident. Next is gap filling. So it is a general one. Mostly what kind of question you are getting, they are all gap filling, right? So general strategy for that is, always read your full sentence meaning. Firstly, read your sentence. Read it twice. Always read it twice so that you know what the sentence is trying to say. Okay. Next is identify the grammar topic. You have tenses, you have subject verb agreement, or you're asked to do the error correction. Whatever you're asked to do, fill the modals, determiners, articles. Okay. You figure that out, right? Then check the subject plus the tense, right? According to that you will fill the verb, or according to that you will use the modals. Choose the correct word, right? It is given there. Choose the correct word. So, for example, a notice is a type of social dash used to notify or present information to a specific set of people. It is already written, right? You can fill conversation, conveyance, and communication. So, conversation is between two people, right? But we are talking about conveying information to a specific set of people. There are more than two people involved, right? Conveyance means it is used for transportation. It is used to, if you are transporting something, that is conveyance. You are doing transport, right? Communication means you are communicating to a whole bunch of people, right? So that the correct word will be communication. Next is pollution. It is a song. Pollution. It's time to take a stand for the health of our planet. We have got to lend a hand, reduce, reuse, recycle, that's the key, dash our world for you and me. So firstly, preserve. With preserve, the verb, the preposition that is used is to, not for. So these A and D are incorrect. Now between B and C, to preserve or to preserved. With to, always a infinitive verb is used. Okay, so that means to preserve will be the correct answer. Next is the ultimate grammar hack. This is the ultimate one. Okay, so focus. So first one is solve your PYQs. Solving your PYQs, last 5 to 10 year PYQs, will help you identify the most important or most repeated topics among tenses, subject verb agreement, reported speech, modals, determiners. What kind of questions are being asked by the examiner in the last 5 to 10 years? Okay, always solve them. And obviously learn the patterns. If you learn the pattern that these kind of questions are getting asked each and every year, so focus on them. Okay, the level will be somewhat near the previous levels, right? A little bit higher you always assume. Okay, rest everything is good. Thank you and all the best for your boards.